Hey yo, what are you looking for in the dark of the night? It is the prime of the light or the eye of the god. Now it is time for you as a million generation to become brand new generation. Main question is, what is premium generation? Premium generation is people who has a vision. Premium generation is people who has a mission and integration to get the achievement. Premium generation is the one who have a spirit and action to strengthen the right and justice in the world. Premium generation is the man who willing to take care of woman, child and parents. Next question is, are you ready to become a part of premium generation? Are you ready to take all of those responsibilities? Are you ready?
Hey, where do I start? And when's the best time to start? I have a very simple answer for that. Here and now. You want to improve? You want to get better? Where do you start? You start right here. And when you start right now. You initiate the action aggressively. You go. The idea isn't going to execute itself. And the book isn't going to write itself. And the weights out in the gym, they're not going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now.
But it first starts with a sound, right? There's this sound that I hear, and that sound moves, right? That sound moves. So this was a sound that I heard years ago. And there are times in my life where I just stop and I play this sound because it does something for me internally. It moves me. Write that down. Very first thing that needs to happen every single day is you need to be moved. You need to be moved. Whatever it is that you can do literally to incite it. Listen to this. I say find something that moves you. What most of you do wrong is you're waiting for something to move. Instead of creating the thing every day down. The reason why I say find something that moves you, because what separates humans is our effort. There's some of us we give 70%, some of us 80%, some of us 90%, some of us 100%, some of us 100%. And so when you move and you are moved,
war is awful. It is indifferent and devastating and evil. War is hell. But war is also an incredible teacher, a brutal teacher. And it teaches you lessons that you will not forget. In war, you are forced to see humanity at its absolute worst. And you are also blessed to see humanity in its most glorious moments. War teaches you about sorrow and loss and pain. And it teaches you about the preciousness and the fragility of human life. And in that fragility, war teaches you about death. But war also teaches you about brotherhood and honor and humility and leadership. And unfortunately, war teaches you the most when things go wrong. And for me, one of the most impactful lessons that I learned from war was in the spring of 2006 in the city of Ramadi, Iraq, which at the time was the epicenter of the insurgency, where brutal and determined terrorists ruled the streets with torture and rape and murder. And it was in one neighborhood of that city, during an operation that I was in charge of, when all hell broke loose. We had multiple units out on the battlefield fighting the enemy. We had friendly Iraqi soldiers, we had U.S. Army soldiers and U.S. Marines, along with small elements of my SEAL team. And then the fog of war rolled in, with its confusion and chaos and mayhem, and with its gunfire and enemy attacks and screaming men and blood and death. And in that fog of war, through a series of mistakes and human error and poor judgment and Murphy's Law and just plain bad luck, a horrendous firefight broke out. But this firefight, it wasn't between us and the enemy. This firefight, tragically, was between us and us. Friendly forces against friendly forces. Fratricide.
It's not about flipping tires. I'm in Las Vegas right now and it's hot as shit. It's not about any of that. But what it is about is a lot of us give total control to life. We don't have any control of it. We just give all control to life. I do this shit every morning to prepare my mind for what life's gonna throw at me. A healthy body gives you a healthy mind. That's what it's about. So if you go into battle, you're not going about the right mindset, the right gear. In combat, you wear body armor. But what we do wrong is we don't strengthen our mind. You gotta strengthen your mind. Take control of that. So then when you get out in the real world and they fuck you up, you got protection.
3-4 a.m. Wake up. Wake up. It is time to take a dream into action. It is time to conquer the jungle and the world. It is time to pick up those words and roar like lion. I can, I will, I must. Repeat after me. I can, I will, I must. If you want something that you never had, you have to do something that you never have done. 120 miles a day, lift 500 kilograms of weight, swim across the sea, read 50 books, get down 1,000 projects, cycling 1,000 miles. Whatever your dream that you have done is just get it done. Because the distance between you and reality is called an action. To win, live with an awful big adventure. Ask yourself, if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. Don't wait, but it goes faster than you think. You're never too young to think and take an action, and never you're too old to dream big. It is all start now. Don't tell people your dream. Show them. It is time to keep moving forward. Push the limit. Push the edge of the world. Keep your God work. God will bless you. Keep your heads up and sharpen your mindset to see through the core of the world.